Hello everyone, back at it again with another video. This time we are doing the overviews for part 1 and part 2 of Sailor Moon Sailor Stars, the 5th season of Sailor Moon. Yes, I know in my previous video that I mentioned Sailor Moon, which was last year in my anime collection video, I only had season 1 and part 1 of season 2. That still remains the same. The reason I got season 5 is I'm rewatching all the episodes on Hulu. 2, I'm going to buy these other sets anyway. 3, the main one, probably because I'm going to end up rewatching them on Hulu before I actually buy the collection. These have the dub, whereas Hulu does not have the dub. And yes, I know, I'm a dub watcher, but this is the only way I could basically get the dub without having to go into any like sketchy websites or something like that. So anyway, let's get into this. So here's the front for part 1. Here's the side. And the back. Here's the discs for part 1. Here's part 2. Front, side. Come on. There we go. And back. Here's the discs for part 2 as well. Now, if you've seen any of the other videos, you might notice that Sailor Moon is definitely a different anime compared to the ones I've mentioned before, such as Dragon Ball, or Pokemon, or Fairy Tail, or My Hero Academia, or that one time I did a Yu-Gi-Oh video. Well, and then I also do obviously the card videos too. But it's because as I don't hold it to the same, in my opinion. This is my opinion, obviously. I don't hold it to the same amount of greatness as those 5 shows, but I will say that this is definitely still in my top 10 favorite animes of all time. Yes, it's a bit more girly than those shows, but it's still got a lot of good action. And it's also the first anime I ever saw, even way before I saw Pokemon. Maybe not way, but before I saw Pokemon back on Toonami in like 1998, Sailor Moon. Like years and years, that was years and years ago. Duh. But so for that aspect, it's got a soft spot in my heart, and I do like. Even though I can't really watch the Deke dub anymore, which is the dub I watched back then, just watching Sailor Moon in general has just got a soft spot in my heart, especially this dub, which is really really good, in my opinion. They didn't put a lot of weird changes or anything like that. It's just a very good translation from the original Japanese. Now I know a lot of people do still prefer the Deke dub, and for some reason, I tried to go back and watch it, clips on YouTube, stuff like that, episodes. I couldn't do it. For whatever reason, I just can't watch that dub. Even though I do like the Ocean dub for Dragon Ball Z, which is I hold at the same same level of quality, I should say. I just, for whatever reason, I just can't do the Deke dub. It's just not my cup of tea. If you like it, good, that's awesome. I just don't really like it. I do prefer this Viz dub. I think this Viz dub's really good. So I do recommend these sets to anybody, or recommend watching it on Hulu. But anyways, like I said, I'm going to be collecting the rest of R, S, and Super S, and so I'll do a video on those as soon as I get those, whenever that may be. So, till the next one, guys, I will see you then.